first question is, children are at home and it's the holidays and it's summer now. Are they allowed to play? Can they go outside? Can they interact with the neighbors' children?
Yeah, there are 3-4 questions together you put, Sanjay. What I suggest is the kids who can cycle and are independent, say above 6 years, should do cycling, because in cycling you can come closer than 6 feet and you'll fall off and you'll have an accident. And that's the best way to encourage children to go on cycles kilometers together, because they really don't hold hands. They can't be literally, hugging each other. Second is for kids below 6 years who are playing the swinging or the play areas, which is a place to the communities. What we have suggested is pinpoint them and give them a timing in a day. Like your child will play for 30 minutes in an area. Soon after that, the next family goes and plays. But no two children will mix and mingle in the current situation, because we do not know. I've gone out, I've come back, and my kid is going out to play, and I'm in touch with somebody, I'm in contact. Just to avoid all these, best is to not mingle with children as a group. Don't meet your neighbors. You can say hi at 6 feet. You can do morning walks with 6 feet apart, like how they are doing in our community. You can jog 6 feet apart and still be talking and happily having fun. One can sing, the other can listen from 6 feet apart, can make coffee in 2 different houses, sit 6 feet apart and drink and talk and jovially enjoy. You continue to live with a distance, with a purpose. When it comes to children, teach them like Japanese culture, what we were hearing recently, that every Japanese child is taught to wash the hands repeatedly with soap and water under running water tap. So if you continuously encourage your children to wash your hands soon after the game is over, before they are coming home, and then teach them to not to touch consciously the eye, nose, and the mouth, especially in these hard times, nothing like it. So in our community, they are very happy riding bikes, playing swings, and even slopes. One family at a time, they'll go play and then get out. We are not washing the swings, cleaning the swings, nothing. Because anyway, we are teaching the children to wash hands soon after playing.
Got it. Okay. So I think we've covered several topics there. And I think some implicitly, like, going to the supermarket and things that people should use their common sense. There are a few other, internet myths that thanks to Dr. WhatsApp, keep getting transmitted faster than the virus itself these days. So I wanted to ask some questions around those, especially since it's the summer months now in India and it's very hot. So is air conditioning safe, given that, or what is the optimal temperature? I've read somewhere 26 degrees, somewhere, what are your views on that?
Yeah, Sanjay, every virus is studied based on the hospital air conditioning. We set up a hospital air conditioning based on the bacteria and viruses. If we can do an air exchange of 10 to 12, in your house, you can make sure that there are 10 to 12 air exchanges per hour, then probably your virus has disappeared at the end of 30 minutes from the area near to you, closer to you at a level. If your air exchange you can't assess, then we cannot tell about air conditioning and all that. But lower the temperature, more will be the viral longevity or life. So summer is good, room temperature is good. And if you are outdoors, high ceiling, open windows, window has cross ventilation, I think your room is cleaner within 15 to 20 minutes. And anyway, droplets dry out in this summer, especially Bangalore weather is very, very congenial before it is humid or hot and raining. I think this is the best time for us to protect ourselves, because even if I sneeze and I'm sneezing in my arm and somebody has sneezed, the sun outside, the ultraviolet rays and sun by itself disinfects within 15 to 30 minutes. But still, for now, the spit friendly community, it is very difficult to assess based on the spit, but definitely the micro droplets dry out very fast in this season, especially.
So your advice, please.
Sanjay, in the in 1900s, when the pandemic of tuberculosis came in, everywhere in the world, including our Victoria Hospital, was built on the basis of cross ventilation and sunlight. So it is very well known, in the deadly organism like tuberculosis, which can live for decades to centuries, will get dried up and dies with a simple sunlight exposure with a cross ventilation. And this virus is much more fragile. I don't think anybody should worry. As long as you keep your house completely ventilated, open all the windows in the morning, keep the sunlight, take away the screens, keep clean environment, your virus will not be there inside the house.
Got it. Got it. Couple of other things, we've read about, there are messages going around saying, kalonji seeds, messages about, haldi and milk, messages about gargling, twice a day at least with salt water gargles. What are some of your common tips around these? Should one take extra precautions or, just stick to what we normally do?
See, all these are in long term will boost your immunity anyways, right? And haldi is very well known to be bactericidal, virucidal, and even fungicidal. So nothing like taking haldi, but depends on the origin of haldi, from where you got it, whether it is organic, etc., etc. And anything that you said, kalonji or whatever that we are drinking, including the ginger water or gargling, everything is good for as a practice in life. If not for COVID-19, it is good for any influenza virus, any respiratory virus, or I think any SARS virus.
So all the virus enters, as we said, through the nasopharynx, nose, and the mouth. So if you gargle that area with a simple water and hypertonic saline, that is a extra salt, it ruptures the virus cell. Because more salt enters, more water enters into the cell, and the virus cell bursts open and it dies. So that's why from several years, we all tell everybody in the influenza season, simple first symptom, when you get a sore throat, go and gargle. Nothing else is required, and rest and sleep well. Same applies here also. And haldi and everything is great antioxidants, which is very well known in Indian culture. I don't think anything new. These are the things now people are coming up, but it's a norm for all of us. But overdoing is also a problem, and over caution is creating more problem to people. And now we are finding in a society, overexposure to the news is taking away interpersonal relationship within the communities also. So no, we should remain as what we are. As long as we have 6 feet difference, like how in the traffic they tell, keep 2 feet distance between the two vehicles. As a human being, we are hugging too much, kissing each other too much. Keep a distance of 1 meter. Every disease will run away. Don't get overcautious. Don't suspect anybody. Don't inspect anybody, but only respect everybody. So that is the mantra I want to tell everybody. So that makes the communities much better and happy.
And this overdoing, what he was saying with chlorhexidine mouthwash, I would warn everyone. There is a normal bacteria that you have in your throat, which is very important for your life. If you overdo and kill all these bacteria, you will end up getting something else. So don't do chlorhexidine mouthwash. Just simple plain water and salt or hot water itself is good enough to gargle.
Got it. Great. Dr. Satish and Seemanthini, it's amazing to get some simple explanations from you and common sense, which I guess is not very common most of the time. But thank you so much for all the guidance and advice, and we look forward to sharing this with the public very soon. Thank you.